You know, you guys, I think it's about time we talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers and that guy Justin Fields, because they're currently 3-0, and Justin Fields, week in and week out, has continued to get better, and he really does look like he's going to be a competent quarterback for this team. I wanted to wait a few games before I made a good film breakdown on him because I wanted to make sure he was going to still be the starter and he wasn't going to have a fall off, but it doesn't look like he's going to have a fall off anytime soon, and he's actually been playing pretty good, taking what the defense is giving him, and also, of course, using his legs to give the Steelers more upside as an offense. I absolutely love what we're seeing from him, especially in this last game against the Chargers. So I wanted to go into it and break it down and really see what he's doing well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so on this first play right here, it's pretty simple. Arthur Smith is doing a good job of giving Justin Fields a lot of options and giving him options that are actually getting open. So it's 3rd and 5. They have to get to this stick right here if they want to get the first down. We're trying to keep the chains moving. And all the Steelers are going to run is drag right here by Calvin Austin with a little hitch right here with a corner route on top of it. Pretty simple. The way you read this is 1 here, 2 to the hitch, and then 3 to the corner route. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Really quick. You get through your progressions fast. It allows you to get the ball out fast so you don't take a sack, and that's exactly what Justin Fields does. Sees the drag, doesn't like it, comes to his hitch, sees an opening here. You got to get this ball out quick, or one of these guys are going to be able to make a play on it. That's exactly what Justin Fields is able to do. Ball on George Pickens' chest. He's able to fall forward, get that first down, and keep the chains moving. I'm going to be completely honest with you. On the Bears, Justin Fields probably doesn't throw this ball. He probably gets scared, tucks it, and runs it, or takes a sack. But right here, he shows us that he's willing to take that quick game opportunity, even if it's in tight coverage, and it leads to a first down because of it. Right on his chest, great job. Move the chains, first down Steelers. Next play here, another great play call by Arthur Smith. All we're going to run is a little sail concept. So we have this receiver on the outside running a go to clear everything out. We have Pat Freiermuth coming underneath it on a sail route. So he's going to act like he's coming over on the crosser, and he's going to bend it back into a deep out. And then you have Najee Harris getting out after play action on a little out route. And Justin Fields literally just reads this 1 here, 2 to here. And I want you to see how fast he gets through this. So he's going to get the play action. He's going to get his eyes around quick, looks to the sail route. Right when he sees that this backer is backpedaling with the sail, he knows he's not going to have this throw, so he steps up in the pocket and comes immediately down to his check down to Najee, and it allows the Steelers to get a nice little gain because it gives Najee time to make the first guy miss, and that's all we're asking for. Be quick in your progressions, get the ball out quick, and get it into your athlete's hands, and that's exactly what Justin Fields has been doing. Watch the play action here. He sees that backer. He's backpedaling with the sail route, so he has to come back to his check down, puts it on Najee. Najee gets a little bit of extra yardage after contact, exactly what you want. Great and easy way to get 5-6 yards. Next play here, another great job by Justin Fields. All we got here is a little spacing concept. So this inside receiver is running a flat, and then George Pickens is coming in right behind him running a hitch. And all Justin Fields is reading is this flat defender right here. If he sits on the hitch, we're throwing it here. If he extends out with the flat, we're throwing the hitch. If he blitzes, our hot is the flat route. Get that ball out quick, and that's exactly what Justin Fields is going to do. This is high-level stuff. This is not something he would have done on the Bears, if I'm going to be completely honest. Watch it right here. Watch number 3. He blitzes. Boom. He knows he can get that ball out quick. It's exactly what he does. And if he leaves this ball any more inside, it's a pick 6. He puts it on the outside shoulder of this receiver, and that's what allows him to break a tackle and go get some yardage and put him in a great position to score. Not only does he see it and make the decision fast, but he also gives a great ball. This is what we want from a Justin Fields-led offense. Outstanding stuff, big chunk, move the chains, let's go. And then next play here, man, this is why you want a guy like Justin Fields at the quarterback position. He gives you so much upside as an offense because instead of running just regular inside zone here and getting stuffed, you can leave this end unblocked to give you another blocker in the box, and then you can just read this guy and make him wrong depending on what he does. So right here, we're going to run inside zone, and then Justin Fields, if this guy squeezes down on the running back, he's going to pull it and run. If he stays outside, he's just going to give it because we have numbers in here because this guy's now out of the play. So watch it right here. It's really simple. Justin Fields is simply just reading that guy on the end. Boom, he squeezes down hard on the running back. Justin Fields pulls it, walks in the end zone for a touchdown. Let's freaking go. Watch it from this angle right here. Like I said, always looking at is this guy right here. I'll put it in slow motion so you can see it. Easiest read in the world. Watch him squeeze down on Jalen Warren, and then Justin Fields just has to pull it and run a couple yards and get in. Squeeze down, pull, touchdown Steelers. Let's go. That's why I think Justin Fields is going to stay the starter going forward. Next play here, I want to show you Justin Fields getting the ball out quick again and putting it on his guys. All the Steelers are running on the bottom of the screen is flat. with a slant over the top of it, and all Justin Fields is reading is this flat player right here. If he extends, ball here. If he stays under the slant, ball here. Really simple. Watch Justin Fields read it out and put it on George Pickens. Pickens has got to find a way to come down with it. Boom. The flat player is obviously extending with the flat. It leaves this huge window for that slant to run into. Gets the ball out right as George Pickens is getting out of his break. Puts it on his face mask. George Pickens has got to find a way to come down with that football. Watch it right here. It's easy to see from this angle too. See it, rip it. See it, rip it. Right on his face mask. Can't really see it, but George Pickens got to catch that. Great ball, great timing. Justin Fields does it again. Next play here, Justin Fields doing what we knew he could do coming out of college. He's finally showing it, and I absolutely love this about his game. So all we're going to get on the bottom of the screen is we're running a smash concept. So stop right here with a corner on top of it. We're reading this corner. If he bites down on the hitch route, we're throwing the corner over his head. If he backs up with the corner, we're throwing this stop. But the Chargers actually do a pretty good job of covering this up. They have the safety over the corner route, kind of, and this corner is able to play both of these guys at the same time because they're throwing it to the wide side of the field. So Justin Fields has to come to the other side of the field. He feels pressure, so he gets out of the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield. This corner is playing the flat here. George Pickens realizes that, so he gets up the sideline, and then Justin Fields sees him, turns his hips, rips it right on George Pickens' face mask. He gets his feet in for a huge chunk. That is high-level stuff. Watch it from this angle right here. You're going to see Justin Fields look at the smash concept. Nothing's open. Doesn't like it. Feels pressure. Gets out. Keeps his eyes downfield. Rip across body. Right where you want the football. Move the chains. Let's go. Next play here. It's 3rd and long. You got to get a lot of yardage if you want to pick up this first down. And all the Steelers are going to run is verticals on this side with George Pickens and Calvin Austin. Then on the bottom side, they just have double slants. And Justin Fields can pick whichever side he wants to work, but he's probably going to want to work this side considering it's a 3rd and long, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And he's going to realize pretty quickly that they don't have someone in this hook curl area of the field except this linebacker who's going to slow play it and kind of flat foot. And right when Justin Fields sees that, he's going to throw it behind his ear. So they drop this defensive end into coverage. I didn't mean linebacker. I meant defensive end. And Justin Fields knows if this guy is flat-footed and he's not sprinting with Calvin Austin, there is no way he keeps up with him. So right when he sees Calvin Austin, even with this defensive end, he knows he can throw that football because he's not going to make a play on it. Rip, put it on him in stride, on his face mask. Let Calvin Austin be fast and go get that first down, and that's exactly what he does. I mean, there's not many quarterbacks that are going to get this 3rd and long. This is absolutely great stuff right here to keep the drive alive. See it, rip it, right on the money, move the chains. Let's go score a touchdown. Next play here, another great throw by Justin Fields, and honestly, a great design by that guy, Arthur Smith. All we're going to be running on the bottom of the screen is a little hitch with like a drift post. It's going to extend out and then get in right here, trying to fit in front of the safeties when they backpedal and behind the linebackers wherever they're sitting in the hook curl area. You're trying to throw it in that grass that's left open, and that's exactly what Justin Fields is going to do. On the top side, you just have verticals. And watch what Justin Fields does with his eyes right here. He's going to look over at this seam to try to pull a backer out of the way to get this grass open, and it's going to end up working out perfectly. Watch Justin Fields. He's looking at that seam. Right when he sees that backer extend this way, he knows George Pickens is going to be able to get behind it with his safety dropping so deep, and that's exactly what happens. Rip, puts it on George Pickens' face mask, stops him so he doesn't run into any traffic here, and it allows for a huge, huge chunk to start off a drive. That's what I'm talking about, high-level stuff. Watch from this angle here. Watch his helmet. He's going to look over there. That linebacker's going to push over to the seam, and right when he does that, he's going to snap back to George Pickens and rip the football and put it right on him. Watch it. Seam, get the linebacker over there, back to George Pickens, ball. Right on his face mask. Let's go. Next play here, another great concept by Arthur Smith. All we're going to get is a little out route from George Pickens with a little drift post behind it. And all we're reading is this guy right here once again. If he extends out with the out, boom, here. Or even if he just flat foots down on the out and doesn't necessarily extend with it, we're still throwing the ball here because we know there's going to be grass behind these linebackers and before these safeties. That's the throw that you have to be able to make in the NFL today if you want to be successful. And Justin Fields proved he can make it. So watch the read right here. It's really simple. That linebacker, boom. You see how he's flat-footed right here? He's not backpedaling with a drift post. So right when Justin Fields sees that, he knows he can rip that football right now because he's not going to make a play on it. Boom, ball back, right as Calvin Austin is passing this linebacker. And watch where he puts this football. He's going to slow Calvin Austin down a little bit so he doesn't run into this guy, and this guy can't make a play on the ball. And because of that, This guy stops thinking the ball's going to come here, but he puts it right before him, and Calvin Austin does a good job slowing up and catching it. And then once Calvin Austin has some space, he's off to the races. We know how this guy is. We know how fast he is. And that's a touchdown call for the Steelers. Best throw of the day, best play of the day. I'm telling you, man, Justin Fields is really looking good. Watch it from this angle right here. He's going to see that guy flat foot, and he's going to rip it and put it right on Calvin Austin's chest. Rip. Boom. Right on his chest. Absolute dot. Let's freaking go. Justin Fields is looking like that guy, man. He's looking like it.